1, 2, 3. What's that? Besides my singing. Oh dear, it's low-level minions trying to work out their anger. Curses, we're surrounded. Dino, Eolia, can you handle the beast on your side? I think so. We'll be fine as long as we can erect a stable barrier. Alright, you two do your best to fend them off until I can jump in. I'll handle the demons over here as quickly as I can. Oh boy. Hey, it's a priest. Shion, huh? Bet if his name was Shinon, he'd do a better job at killing them, but whatever. What? Hugo Fact, is that you? Glad to see you in one piece, father. I'll take care of these beasts. You go help the others. Much obliged. Alright, you two, let's take these things down. Yes, father. Understood. Oh boy, our first combat scene already. Here's what they do. After the text. How dare you filthy beasts tread upon our land? If power is what you seek, then allow me to introduce you to my eyes of fact. Tutorial skippage. Basically, you move with the arrow keys and you fire with the default Y button. Basically, spam magic until they die, really, that's all you do. With X you jump, and you can do jump attacks, also collect these purple Potari rings, orbs. They can be very important, they are very important later. Basically, boost mode gives you a faster MP regeneration, what that is, I'll get into later. And you get 2 more Eyes of Fact. And you can also get a defensive bonus, but 2 more Eyes of Fact is the more important thing here. Basically, you rape everything. And that's that. Low level minions, anger management done. I'll explain boost mode a little more later. Is that all you've got? I'd heard there were imposing creatures amongst the invading demons, but it seems those were not they. Much appreciated, Hugo. Oh boy. Longest text. Yeah, this game is a little dialogue heavy. Well, it's moderate. It's moderate, not super heavy on dialogue like Metal Gear, but a little more than the average Japanese RPG. Excuse me. Father Shion, and you two are... I'm Eolia, an acolyte of Salamon Shrine. Thank you for your help. I too serve as an acolyte. The name is Dino. And you're Hugo Fact, it would seem. I've heard a lot about you. They say you're a magic prodigy, and from what I've seen here, I'm quite convinced they're right. No, I am still but a novice. At any rate, may I ask why you three are here? And where are the other members of the search party? I wish I knew. All I can say for certain is that the transport spell which carried us here was interrupted. Interrupted? By the demons, you believe? Most likely, yes. Eolia and I were the ones controlling it. Maybe that explains why the transport spell failed, but whatever. Then suddenly, out of the blue, the magical barrier which held us was struck by a steam pop-up. Oh no! It caused such disruption we could no longer hold the spell together. I see. And the attack came from this tower, I assume? It did. And that's why we're here, to get to the bottom of this. But what of you? What brings you to this accursed place? Ah yes, well you see... Hugo detailed what the Rhoda Tree had told him. What? The goddess is here? What could have compelled them to come to such a dangerous place? So that's the size of things, is it? This makes matters more urgent. We must get in contact with the others as soon as possible. Can I leave it up to you, Dino? Yes, father. I'll begin a search of the perimeter, starting with the Rhoda trees. Fantastic. Bye, useless NPC number 1. And what will you do? Given the welcome we've received, I think it'd be prudent to wait up until the whole party's been gathered, then move out as a group. No, I believe it would be best if I were to go on ahead and survey the area alone. If the rabble we just fought was the worst this tower has in store, I don't anticipate any difficulty. As you wish, but please do take this with you at least. Receive the crystal. An item of magic? Allow me to demonstrate its power. Ooh, ugly snake hentai statue. Was this built by the demons? We had initially thought that to be the case, but it would seem not. Watch closely. Shion took out a crystal, identical to one he gave Hugo. Oh boy. Titties instead of snakes, that's more like it. The crystal's power purified the demon statue. It's a goddess statue? I see you up there, frame dropper. Grrr. I suspected all the goddess statues left behind on the surface were brought here, then cursed in a similar fashion. Why this was done, one can only speculate, but there are likely others to be found in there. You should be able to use that crystal to purify them, just as I've done with this one. I see. That could prove beneficial indeed, given the power of these statues. But that isn't the only magic the crystal holds, it would seem. Indeed not. It can also be used to transport you instantly to the foot of any goddess statue, at least any that's been purified in this manner. Blah 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 blah. Bottom line, this is a purification device and a teleportation device. Fantastic. Also, we get a telephone. A Lila shell. Fantastic. Yeah, it's pretty much a cell phone, so yeah. If that's all then, I'm going to head up into the tower proper. We'll be waiting here for the others. Come back if you find anything. And remember, the demons built this tower, so there's no way of knowing what awaits us here. Please, exercise caution. Oh boy. Let's head out. Jump for joy, jump for joy, jump for joy. Enter Demon Tower. Full of alloy. Welcome to level 1, the Wailing Blue, and it's filled with goblins. Fantastic. Remember folks, this is hard mode, and it's only gonna get harder from here. Oh man, you have no idea. Okay, these are pots, you can break them by shooting at them. And you find various healing items like these herbs I just picked up. So, continuing on, these stationary things will be your nightmare. They do tons of damage. Also, that lightning bolt I just shot, I think that is a critical hit. Just dodge these statues by moving out of the way. They can only shoot in so many directions, so yeah. I'll explain the status buffs in a little bit. Those bars on the left side there. Yeah. This enemy is glowing red. This means it's a key enemy. By defeating all key enemies, you unlock something. In this case, this chest here. Alright. And let's open up this chest and see what's inside. Acquired Celestin Panacea ×1. Okay, here we got our first Celestin Panacea. What these do, they increase your life energy. So, on the left you see my stats. HP 64 out of 65. We use it. Boom! And we get 67 HP. One thing to note. HP is probably your most important stat in this game, besides defense and offense. This is because there's only so much HP you can have. Like, your HP only will go down in so many increments. Like, a level up will give you like 5-6 HP or so. At endgame you will have like only 100 HP. I mean like 300 to 400 HP, something like that. So yeah. Pick up a healing herb. Nice. Let's eliminate those key enemies. Always keep your distance from your enemies. Don't just walk up to them and get destroyed. Now let me explain the bars on the left there. Those are status buffs and they do exactly what they're saying. At the lowest bar, that is actually my experience multiplier buff. Every time I strike an enemy, it goes up. And your experience is multiplied by that factor. You can get up to 1.99, which is basically double experience. So it's useful for grinding. And everything else, that is only a temporary buff. You cannot take it to boss fights and such, so yeah. Keep that in mind. And the thing, and the bar below Hugo's picture on the right there, and the left there, that is basically the boost gauge. It will replenish itself over time. And once it's full, you can activate boost mode, which I demonstrated earlier. The blue bar to the right, to the left on the screen there, that's my HP bar. Once it goes all the way down, I die and I have to restart from the last save point. The bar above my blue HP bar is my experience bar. Once that is full, I level up. I level up by killing tons of monsters. That below, well, we'll get into that shortly. But here, strange, disappears one of the sacred artifacts of Ys. But why is it here? Either way, it's better off with me than it's with the demons. Acquired Cerulean Flabellum. And we get the Cerulean Flabellum. A surge of power bursts forth from the artifact. Hugo was granted the use of the Force Shield skill. And basically, here's where I come in. Impressive. I wasn't expecting it to hold so much power. Perhaps this contraption was built to harness the power in some way. Or siphon it. I doubt it's the only one of its kind here. I'll have to keep my eyes open for any others. So basically, the thing about below my HP bar, that's my magic points bar or MP bar. And once I press the magic key, I activate this. And it empties. It refills itself automatically, so don't worry about it having to use any ethers or so. Yeah, it will pretty much refill itself, so yeah. And this is probably what my favorite skill in this game. Basically, what it does is, if I can demonstrate it. Hey fucker, shoot at me. Basically, it can cause the enemies to miss. Now, basically, it will tank any hit. You will only tank one hit, but it will tank any hit. And completely void and completely nullify the damage it does. So, it's really good. Especially with bosses, and since it replenishes so fast, it's really good. And you need it for some of the enemies, because this game can be balls-rockingly hard, believe it or not. Yeah, shocking. A game being hard in our day and age. Yeah, hard to believe, I know. Okay, basically we kill all the enemies. Nothing to it. And there we go. Yeah, there's also some platforming in this game, which I really like. Also, by pressing the enter bar, or whatever you have it set to, you can basically go through these tabs. Equipment, equip stuff, inventory, what you currently have. The crystal, I would recommend keeping the crystal equipped. This can stump you because you have to have this crystal equipped, or else you can't purify anything. Load, here you can load something. This is from a failed recording. Yeah, this is pretty much everything there is. I should mention there's a topic of monsters and such, and I've pretty much filled most of it out, so yeah. So also a manual, but let's push this button. Push the button. Alright, let's proceed onwards. Do 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 do, jumping for joy. Whoa, whoa, okay. This goblin guy was also jumping for joy. Yeah, so now we have some platforming. Also, a thing about the shield, it lets you glide through the air. You can make much further jumps. Normally, we wouldn't be able to make this jump. So yeah, that's that. So, more enemies to kill. More things to annihilate. Also, if you run into enemies, you can do slight damage to them. It's hardly worth it. Also, I should mention, if you get really close up to an enemy, your spells won't do as good. And your spells do better when they're farther away, I think. At least from what I remember. So yeah, let's go on our merry adventure. More armored goblins, fantastic. More folks to kill. Whoa! Okay, I leveled up, and I gained some HP. My attack strength increases, and my defense increases also. So many hiccups. Jesus. Jesus Christ in heaven. Yeah, also this is a little bug. Sometimes your skills will trigger when you press the Y button. It's really no big deal, so. And now, let's... Oh, whoa! Whoa! Whoa, okay, black hole. Dorothy. Orphan tears, no. No. Dude. Where am I? Must have been a teleport trap. Can't believe I walked right into it. But the fact that a trap card was even set at all means... Nope, there is no sense in dwelling it. I just need to make my way back to that room. And then find some means of countering this spell long enough to get through. Anyway, let's go purify this demon statue. The crystal's power purified the demon statue. Anytime you go in front of a demon statue, you can save and get fully healed. That's that. And I thank you guys for watching. You are lovely, lovely people. Like, comment, and subscribe if you liked the video. And peace out, everybody. Bye.